Why most LiveGood affiliates are going to fail in their business. Make sure you pay close attention to this video because I'm going to show you exactly what you shouldn't be doing and what you should be doing. And again, this is going to be 100% value. I personally actually like the network marketing industry. It's just that people just do it the wrong way. And I guess it's not their fault because people, companies usually teach old tactics that no longer really work. And they hype up the wrong things, and eventually what happens is that MLM company gets in trouble with the FTC. So let's not do that. So if you are a LiveGood affiliate, make sure you pay close attention to this video and watch it to the end. One of the things that I really noticed is a lot of LiveGood affiliates always lead with the company. So LiveGood affiliates have the company branding all over their social media, and there's a big problem with that. When you have 10,000 or more people doing the same thing, you just created competition for yourself. Not only that, your prospects, the people that are possibly will be interested in the future, don't give a crap how amazing your company is. End of the day, they want to know how can this help them. But again, when you're just plastering an MLM all over your social media, it just makes you look like spammy or scammy in a way. And this is probably one of the biggest reasons why people fail. And a lot of people these days don't like MLM the way it is. So you need to present it in a different way. Providing no value. If all you're doing in your marketing is pitching them the products or the business opportunity, there is no value in there. No value equals no trust, no credibility, which means your prospects just won't like you, right? People buy from people who like you and trust you. End of the day, that is always going to be the golden rule when it comes to people buying from you. Ask yourself, what are you doing that is actually providing value to your prospects? What are you doing on your social media? Are you just constantly pitching how amazing LiveGood is, or pitching how amazing the products are? Like, no one really cares, right? You need to actually do it completely different than majority of people are doing right now. This is what I'm seeing out there, and it's not just LiveGood, it's most MLM companies. Kind of the affiliates just do the same thing. People are sick and tired of the whole, hey, if you recruit 5, they recruit 5, you'll become a millionaire, right? People are starting to figure out that's a bunch of baloney. So what should you do? Here's the solution, okay? So make sure you pay close attention to this and your LiveGood business will take off. First, brand yourself and not the company. This way you are future-proofing yourself, because unfortunately MLMs sometimes come and go. I've seen so many MLMs in the past that just, collapsed, and it wasn't necessarily because it was a scam. It's just that no one really liked their products or services, or maybe something was wrong with the leadership. They messed up. But if all you did was, let's say you promoted LiveGood and your branding everywhere is LiveGood, and let's say LiveGood is no longer here anymore, now what? You got to start from zero. So this is why brand yourself, become an authority in a specific niche. That could be, health and wellness. So if you want to sell the products, health and wellness. If you want to sell the biz op, maybe get into the entrepreneur niche and give value in that niche. So, and without this piece, finding out, who your audience really is, your customer avatar, that doesn't matter. So you want to make sure you write down who is your target audience. Like, who do you want to go after really when it comes to your value, your content? So for me, what I did was when I first got started, I just targeted other people like me. So people that have kids, that work have a blue collar job. So I made sure that in my marketing, I made sure that I mentioned those things. Like, for example, I was a car mechanic 10 years ago. I got in a car accident, and this led me to build a business online. And since then, I have the time freedom to enjoy it with my family, and never have to worry about working for someone ever again. And in the blue collar world, car mechanics, for example, they work like 60 hours a week. So I know their pain points are they don't have a lot of time. Another pain point is they work really hard. Their body gets beat up. Like, these are pain points. And your content, right, providing value in your content, which is the next point, has to make sure it addresses that. You talk about that, and then at the end of the video, or your piece of content, you want to make sure you have a solution to that. So my whole thing would be, like I said, like, hey, are you sick and tired of working 60 hours a week, busting your back and not getting the recognition you should? So what I would do is, hey, instead of doing that, there's a much better way. There's a way to stop trading your time for money. Check out the link in my profile or my bio, right? So whatever that call to action is. And then that solution is the product side. So for LiveGood, I know they have a lot of health and wellness products. Now, I'm not sure exactly what those products are, but let's say you are in the health and wellness niche. You talk about, exercising, maybe working out, living a good, healthy lifestyle, dieting, food. And then what you can do is, hey, if you want to learn or if you did this, make sure whatever you talk about, you actually did. Let's say you lost the weight because you use LiveGood products and they actually helped you lose that weight. What you can say is, hey, so this is like, you can lead off with, hey, this is the diet that I personally on, but what really elevated was certain supplements. If you're interested in those supplements, check out the link in my profile and I'll give you some free info on those supplements. So that is another way you can lead with, your brand, your content, and your back end is your LiveGood business. So the product or the solution is your LiveGood business. Now you can go the BizOps side where you do talk about finances, how the BizOps side can help you with financial freedom or whatever. Then make sure your content is around that type of topic. You can talk about why, the 9-to-5 is a scam. You can talk about your personal experience in the 9-to-5 and then what the solution was for you. And that could be the LiveGood, the BizOps side. But again, you don't want to mention it in the video. Like, hey, if you want to learn what I personally did to break free from the 9-to-5, check out the link in my profile and it will send, get some free info there. And that can send them to the LiveGood Biz opportunity. So make sure, again, you're leading with value, right? So you have that content up front. At the end of that video or piece of content, you have a call to action where you provide the solution to the problem that you're talking about in your content, right? And the most important part is make sure you're collecting leads, right? Collecting leads. There's a lot of softwares out there where you can build a landing page where you collect their name and email. You can connect that to some kind of autoresponder, like an email autoresponder. There's tons out there. And from there, you can follow up through your follow-up sequence with your LiveGood link, right? The BizOps side or the product side, depending on what kind of content you're producing on the front end. So my example here, my landing page. So here it is, right? I made sure that I'm targeting blue collar workers. From my headlines, it's from car mechanic to a 7-figure entrepreneur. Now, obviously that didn't happen overnight. I've been doing this for 10 years. Then I have a sub headline saying, discover how I went from an overworked car mechanic, because mechanics work a lot of hours, to building a 7-figure business online. And you can model it now, put in your best email for that free video. And that goes to something called a bridge page, which looks like this. I congratulate them. And I have a little bridge page, have a call to action to my offer or my affiliate offer. So this could be the same thing. You can have your, make sure your landing page is geared towards your audience. And then you have a video of you thanking them for opting in. And then you can bridge them to your LiveGood business or LiveGood products. It's always good to bridge. If you just go from a landing page to the offer directly, there'll be a disconnect, right? They'll probably be like, hey, I thought I joined, like, for example, for me, I'm like, hey, I thought I joined Jesse, but when I opted in, it just went to some random video about LiveGood, right? So you want to make sure that you have that bridge page in place so you can bridge them to the audience. You can talk about how the product helped you or how the BizOps side helped you, and make sure you click the link below to find out what I exactly did, and basically bridging them to the offer. Now, if you need help with this, and if you don't need help with it, if you want to do it on your own, that's perfectly fine. But if you do need help with this, what kind of content you should be producing, on what type of social media accounts, how to build your landing page, how to involve that automation where the automation is doing most of the heavy work for you, make sure you visit my website, themillionairedrive.com, and I can help you get started the right way. And again, you can promote anything you want. It could be LiveGood. And in the future, if you do this right, when you're leading with your brand, right, in the email side of things, you can have other offers or products that kind of go in conjunction with what you're offering on the front end. For example, it could be LiveGood. Let's say in the future you find a good supplement that helps you, let's say sleep better, but LiveGood doesn't have it. You can email your list, right? You can email that list, be like, hey, this product, this sleeping supplement really helped me to get that good night's sleep. This is what I recommend. And when they click on it, it could go to, honestly, you can become an affiliate for Amazon. It can go to Amazon, they purchase it, and you earn a commission when they buy that. So this way, with an email list, you can monetize that email list and you can offer products and services that make sense for your audience. This way, you're not just stuck with one thing. On the front end, like LiveGood could be it, right? But again, not everyone wants to probably join that opportunity, or not everyone wants to be, wants to purchase those products, specifically LiveGood products. So after your follow-up sequence, let's say there's a list of people that didn't buy it or not interested, then you can even ask them like, hey, like what kind of products or services that you're looking for? Do you want to have products and services geared towards health, sleep, muscle building, weight loss? You can even ask your list, your subscribers, what they want, and then you can become an affiliate for those products and actually send it to them, right? So again, this way you are future-proofing yourself. You're not just stuck with one thing. You can have LiveGood in the front end, but on the back end, you can mix and match other things. What I do not recommend is get started another MLM and then promoting 2 MLMs. Don't do that. Like if you're in LiveGood, you really like that company, stick with LiveGood, right? Stick with that company on the front end. On the back end, have supplementary products that will help people. For example, even like the business side of things, how many LiveGood people do you know don't know how to market? You can find a product or a course or a service that can help them build their LiveGood business, right? So again, there's so many opportunities here. Don't be closed-minded, right? Even though you love LiveGood, like make sure that on the back end you're monetizing in different ways. That way you are profitable from multiple income streams, right? End of the day, you don't want to rely on one. You want multiple ones. In the beginning, could be LiveGood. On the back end, further down the road, 30 days, let's say they're on your email list for 30 days, 60 days, 100 days, and they haven't purchased anything when it comes to LiveGood. You have to make sure that you are offering different products and services that might resonate with them better, right? End of the day, you have a business to run and you can't be married to one offer, right? Anyway, I hope you got a lot of value from this. Again, if you want help with this, visit my website, themillionairedrive.com, and I'll help you get started the right way. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.